a handsome Marine lands the girl of his dreams.
She was gorgeous. She had the most beautiful smile.
I get off at 6.
He's muscular, he's built up, he's cute.
But when this couple sets their sights on each other, things get explosive.
What do you have to say for yourself, huh?
You let go of me.
Just sick. It's the only word to describe it.
I was shocked, floored. And so I'm just like, I can't believe you'd have that out with little kids.
And this marriage goes down in flames.
Oh my God. It's what I thought is unspeakable.
And I was like, please tell me you're joking.
Love may be blind and marriage bliss, but divorce is murder. Ever since he was a teenager, Dion Cartmel has had a crush on one of the most beautiful and popular girls at Hunters Lane High, Shie Barber.
She was the life of the party, always smiling. All the guys wanted to date her. She was kind of like that elusive girl that no guy could get.
She was so outgoing, like her smile could light up a room. She was always giggling, she was always bubbly, she always had jokes.
She's way out of Dion's league.
She was the cute girl and every guy wanted her. Everybody was friends with Shie.
Oh, that weirdo keeps looking over here.
Dion didn't have that group. And you know, he really wasn't in any circle in particular. He didn't have that. Shie did.
Oh, he's so creepy.
To Dion, that doesn't matter. His crush intensifies when they end up working together a year after high school.
It's fine, Dion. You can go back inside. I can wait by myself.
There's no customers inside. It's fine. I can wait.
Okay, whatever.
Be sure you check this out.
Still, Shie barely pays attention to him.
Well, one afternoon, I went to pick her up. He came outside. At that time, he was kind of skinny. And I said, Shie, he's cute. Who is that? She said, who, Freckleface?
He's no one, Mom. He's getting on my nerves. Let's just go.
You could tell he had a crush on her, and she wasn't interested because she had a boyfriend at the time, the same boyfriend from high school. You know how you get a boy that just follows you around? It's like, oh my God, leave me alone. It was that type of relationship.
At the end of the summer, they go their separate ways. Shie to college and Dion to the Marine Corps. But 2 years later, Shie is single. And when Dion, now 20, is sent home from Iraq with a knee injury, he finally catches her eye.
Dion?
Hey there.
How you doing?
Good.
He's muscular, he's built up, he's cute.
You look great.
Thank you. So do you, but you always did.
Oh.
He became more confident. He had gotten his body together from being in the military. It was like a grown man versus an annoying little boy chasing you around. And he seemed like he was really into her.
He was a very, very nice looking guy, and I could see why women were attracted to that, you know, charismatic type, especially in uniform, you know.
I know you were totally in love with me in high school.
Oh, please.
Why don't I do you a favor and take you out to dinner?
Well, I'm over you now, so I don't know.
Oh, you gonna play hard to get, huh?
I get off at 6.
Good. See you then.
The romance blossoms while Dion recovers from his knee surgery. He's stationed at a military base in North Carolina, a full day's drive from Shie's home in Nashville.
She flew down there, she drove down there, and then he would come home on extended stays, and then it went backwards and forth.
At every opportunity, Dion makes the 1,200-mile round trip to be with her. He cannot believe his luck.
Oh, baby.
It was kind of like, hey, y'all liked her, but look who ended up getting the girl that every guy wanted.
Come on.
Finally, the feeling is mutual.
Where are you taking me?
It's a surprise.
It was like a storybook romance at that point. He was like the knight in shining armor for her, really. He was giving her everything every girl could dream of, and she was happy.
He was very good looking and she was very good looking. They kind of played off each other, you know, the energy was certainly there.
Every moment Dion is in town, he treats her to club nights and showers her with gifts.
You know what? Wait till I bring you to this place on 2nd Avenue. You're gonna like it. Come on.
The sky was the limit. I mean, the flowers, the taking out to dinner. Shie was taken with it. She was taken with all that stuff. The attention, she loved it.
I love you, baby.
Dion has developed a bit of a bad boy edge, and Shie finds that irresistible.
He loved to work on motorcycles and ride motorcycles, so that was his passion. She would get on the back with him and go wherever he asked her to go.
His time in the military has also given him a passion for guns.
Get your hand up.
Do this.
Stand on it. Fire. Go ahead, try it again.
Okay.
Well, when she told me that she had been to the gun range, I was like, wow. Well, what's the point of this?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, this was like a, if not every week, every other week, practicing at the range type of thing. From what I understand, he wanted her to know how to work the guns correctly. I definitely think the motorcycles, the guns, and all of that stuff goes hand in hand with him being a daredevil and just trying to get the adrenaline rush.
Dion has a softer side too, which he shows off on their first Valentine's together.
He actually had someone deliver a Jack Russell Terrier to Shie.
There was a knock on the door, and I opened the door, and there's a man standing there with a crate, and I'm like, oh my God, who does that? I mean, this is just outrageous.
That for me? Oh my goodness. It's a puppy?
What in the world? It's from Dion. Well, I hope you're ready to take care of a dog.
Dion makes a very good impression on Shari's family, especially when he shows up in full military garb at her sister Antoya's wedding.
He was dressed in his full uniform with all of his badges of honor and everything on it. He was really the perfect gentleman at my wedding, and he made it look really put together.
And just 7 months after they start dating, he pops the question.
He gave her this huge diamond ring. Oh, she was ecstatic. He gave her everything she loved in one big swoop. He gave her a diamond ring, which she loved jewelry, and he gave her a puppy. And he could have bought a Trump Towers and it wouldn't have equated to the puppy and the diamond ring.
But not everyone is pleased when just a few months later, the couple marries in secret.
Hey, everybody.
I got news.
Okay. Dion and I got married today.
I was livid. Livid.
You did what? Mama, it's what we wanted.
No, you always wanted a big wedding. What's gotten into you? And you couldn't even tell me, your big sister.
Look, Toya, we just wanted to do things our own way. You should be happy for us.
To not talk to somebody and say, hey, I'm gonna go get married today, it was completely out of her norm.
I don't see why it had to be such a big secret.
Yeah, why the big secret?
Oh, come on, Mama.
I didn't understand it.
But we are happy for you.
Thank you, Mama.
Fine, come here. Come here, son.
Despite some hurt feelings, the family welcomes Dion with open arms.
I'm so happy.
Psychotherapist Stacy Kaiser and forensic psychologist Brian Russell share concerns about this couple rushing to the altar in secret.
Dion is flying high. His self-esteem is up, his confidence is boosted. He finally got that elusive girl that he had been chasing forever. And it's almost like he has to grab her really quickly, marry her really fast, just to make sure he's got her.
It's not surprising to me that Shie wants to get married fairly quickly after her sister. I think that that's fairly common. The one sister sees the other sister have the big party and everybody come out and everything to be involved in it, and it's an exciting time, and so it's understandable that Shie would want to have that too. But then Shie didn't do all that. She didn't have the family involved, particularly for a woman like Shie, for whom having the family involved seemed to be a very important part of her life in other ways. You have to wonder why not.
Though Dion is still stationed in North Carolina, the newlyweds start to build a home together in Nashville. They get a place just around the corner from both Shari's mother and sister.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
What do you think of this over here, like this?
That looks good. How about we put it right about... Yeah. Oh, that's just perfect. Our first home.
She'd never been out on her own, so it was like, hey, I get to actually pick out a couch. I get to pick out my linens.
Shie lives there full-time, while Dion shuttles back and forth. Shie isn't the type to sit at home and pine for her husband when he's away.
This club is popping. To a girls' night out. Woo!
Hey, waitress, our next round of drinks are on those guys over there. Oh, girls, we're in. Go.
When Dion wasn't there, she was still Shie, the life of the party. We would all still go out because Nashville has a huge party scene. So we would be on 2nd Avenue and just going from club to club, Saturday nights and Friday night and Thursday nights as well.
Hey, babe. Hold on, I can't hear you.
I've been trying to call you all night.
What are you saying?
Don't be playing me, girl.
It was more, I'm gonna do what I wanna do, and he can like it or not.
And while distance can make the heart grow fonder, it can also make the eye go wander.
It could be 12 o'clock at night. He would just start calling her phone, and he would call and call, it just over and over again.
I was like, oh my gosh, you know, what are you doing playing with the gun in the bed?
As a Marine, Dion Cartmel spends most of his time stationed in North Carolina, but his wife Shie has no problem enjoying herself, even when he's not around.
So girls' night out.
Look, don't hey baby me. I've been calling you all night.
It could be 12 o'clock at night. He would just start calling her phone, and he would call and call, it just over and over again.
He was always jealous of her, but because she was so pretty, everybody turned heads to look at her. So it wasn't a big surprise that he'd be jealous of her. I would be too, she was gorgeous.
Do you even miss me? Huh?
We're having a girls' night out, Dion. Why are you so angry?
You seem to be doing just fine without me.
You know that's not true.
He felt like she was trying to pick up other men at these clubs, and so that was the beginning of it.
You're just gone all the time. What am I supposed to do, just stay home and wait? You know I miss you.
Don't be playing me, girl. Forget this.
3 months after they marry, Dion surprises Shie at work.
Hey, Dion, what are you doing here?
I know what's going on. Which one's you sleeping with, huh? Huh? That one? How about that one over there, huh?
What are you doing? Everybody's looking at her.
Don't touch me. I know what's going on.
Dion.
You can't hide from me. Get out of my way, man.
She was horribly embarrassed because she came home and said, he's crazy. Why would he do that?
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. Sorry. I just can't deal with it.
It's hard for you, huh? It's hard for me too, you know. You're not the only one in this relationship.
You know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay here with you.
Not.
Shari, please. Please, Shari. Please.
Promise.
Yes.
He was like, I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna be out of the military soon. He's willing to give her the world.
8 months after getting married, Dion is honorably discharged on disability from the Marines. And finally, the couple can live together full-time in Nashville.
It was gonna give Shie this perfect marriage that she envisioned.
Babe, so with everything I learned in the Marines, I was really thinking of being a full-time cop. Could be perfect.
I think you'd make an amazing officer.
Dion is quickly accepted into the Nashville Police Academy.
It was very exciting for everybody. We all wrote recommendations for Dion for the police force. I'd be willing to do whatever it took to help her out. I mean, everybody was excited for them. It was like everything was working out okay at that point.
You know I love a man in a uniform.
Oh, really?
Things get even better when Shari leaves her job at the jewelry store and starts temping at a local hospital.
Shari wanted something stable with more money, and the hospital did pay more money.
She does so well that they offer her a full-time job.
She glowed, and she was infectious. Everybody wanted to work with her.
I'm so happy you're feeling better.
We always hung out after work. She was just all around great.
With the additional income, the couple starts shopping for a new house together.
To her, it was like, kind of like a dream come true. She was very excited.
But while they're looking for a new place, something strange happens at their old one.
A gunshot went off.
Did you hear that? Hey, what was that?
I remember it because we were living so close together. I heard it. And it sounded like they came from their apartment, but I called her and I said, hey, did you hear that? Because I'm thinking, surely it's not that apartment. Oh no, I didn't hear nothing. And then it was, when I talked to her, it sounded like she was like kind of rushed.
Shari plays it down.
Look, Dion and I, we weren't as careful as we should have been. Okay, I was just being foolish. It was an accident. Okay?
What I had overheard her say was that she was playing with the gun and it went off.
Hey, babe.
Wow.
Look what I learned to do at the range.
Looking good.
Check this out.
Like an action star.
Stop. You ruined my form.
Damn.
Oh, it went right through the wall.
I was like, oh my gosh, you know, what are you doing playing with the gun in the bed, you know?
Oh, it went through the other apartment.
The gunshot puts a hole in their wall and in their plans to buy a new house.
The damage in the apartment, I think, was the big issue at the time because they were trying to buy this house. And all that extra money was going to fix this property that had been destroyed.
It's highly unusual for a gun to discharge accidentally, particularly in someone's house, particularly in the house of someone who knows a lot about guns like Dion does. So anytime somebody says the words to me, the gun went off, I immediately have skepticism about that because they don't just go off. The trigger's gotta be pulled in almost 100% of cases. That is indicative to me of an unsafe situation that should never have existed, no matter who discharged the weapon, what the circumstances were.
I'm also worried because Shie is not trained when it comes to weapons. And here they are lying around. They pick them up for practice in their home. And what could she possibly do, either on purpose or by accident?
9 months go by. The couple stands united and proud when Dion graduates from the police academy and joins the force.
Everybody was excited for them. We all celebrated. I mean, it was a really good day for them.
She was very supportive of his career and excited for him.
Oh my gosh. It's perfect.
Your castle awaits. Go get it. I'm gonna get you.
Shie and Dion have saved enough to pay for damage to the apartment and make a down payment on a 3-bedroom house.
I saw what appeared to be a newly married couple that was excited about getting their first home.
That looks amazing, baby.
Oh, look at all the space.
I felt like he bought the house as a way of proving to himself as well as his friends, I'm steady. I've got a house, I've got the car, I've got the wife.
This is all ours! Woo! Now we can start filling it up with little feet.
Shie had always wanted kids. She always wanted a little boy. She even had a name picked out. She wanted to name a little boy Sebastian.
But there might not be a Sebastian in the cards.
Shie was focused on having a good time. I'm gonna be straight with you.
Don't you think this is sexy?
Shie liked expensive designer clothes, fine jewelry.
What? Choking. I'm sorry.
I told her, I'm gonna get this hammer and go crack your husband with it.
Dion and Shie Cartmel are thrilled with the purchase of their new home in Nashville, but they may not be ready for the financial strain.
Shie, what the hell? You trying to bankrupt us?
Come on, Dion. There's nothing wrong with spending a little money on clothes.
We need to save money for the mortgage.
Shie was focused on having a good time. I'm gonna be straight with you. Shie liked expensive designer clothes, fine jewelry.
I mean, we bought everything, shoes, clothes. Her big thing was spending on her nieces. I know every Christmas she got diamond earrings for her niece, and that was her thing, and she loved doing it.
Come on. Don't you think this is sexy?
You gotta think about your spending, girl.
Whatever.
Are you listening? Don't disrespect me.
When Shie invites her friend Stephanie over for a visit, she makes a disquieting observation.
Hey, Stephanie, come on in. Brought you a little something for the house.
Oh, that's great. Oh, this is gonna go great right over here. Ready to see the rest of the house? Come on.
I saw the pistols laying on the kitchen counter. When I took a tour of the house and they showed the back bedroom, that's when I noticed the Coke cans and the ballistic vest.
So this is the extra room. Oh, we got this in Memphis.
Why would you do that to your house?
Oh, that's just a hobby. Come on, let's see the rest of the house.
I mean, there were spent cases, and I just thought that's kind of odd to have inside a house. The bed was unmade, and I was like, did you spill something on your bed? Like, what's that black spot? And she was like, no.
Oh, another gun went off. It's nothing, come on.
She was like, yeah, me and Dion were laying in bed, and it went off. And I was like, Shie.
The house isn't exactly kid-friendly, but Shari's family wants to see the couple swap the gun range for a crib and mobile.
Thanks, Granny.
Shie, When are you going to stop fooling around with the guns and start a family?
She said, Granny, it's not going to start.
I'm not gonna have kids with Dion. It's just not gonna happen.
I could see it in her face, but she was trying to hold face, to look straight face, but she was looking straight ahead, not at me.
And I know she told her mom and Toya, you know, she'd never have kids with him.
What Shie doesn't say is that their problems have spread from inside the home to outside the marriage.
He would flirt all the time. He had a reputation for flirting with women. He would even meet on traffic stops.
He was going into restaurants and meeting with women. He was very flirtatious with women.
I think she was angry about it, but I don't think she let anybody know that she was upset about it.
As Dion spends more nights working late, Shie grows more and more suspicious.
At this point in the relationship, I think Shie must feel very confused because she has always felt like she was the apple of Dion's eye, going all the way back to the very earliest time when she became aware of him. So this is a pretty profound change in his behavior and his commitment to her, his commitment to the marriage.
When you've been on a pedestal for your entire relationship, like Shie has been with Dion, and suddenly you feel like his attention is somewhere else, you're off the pedestal, it's confusing. It can also be frustrating, making her sort of walk around and think, how dare he do this, and what's happened between us?
I think that at this point, Shie is probably feeling tremendous anxiety about what is going to be the future of her marriage, what is going to be her future. Is Dion gonna stay? Is he gonna leave? Is one of these other women gonna lure him away?
Nobody knows whether Shie confronts Dion about his behavior. Her sister Antoya is completely in the dark until she bumps into an old friend of Shari's.
We're just having a friendly conversation. I'm like, have you talked to Shie? And she said, no. You know, Dion don't let her talk to me no more. He told her not to talk to you. She's like, yeah, because I keep talking to her about him choking her.
What? Choking? Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
And at that point, I felt like I was gonna faint. I got in the car, I immediately called Shie, and I said, where's your husband?
Is Dion there?
Toya, what's up?
I'm coming over to talk to Dion. Don't leave.
And she could tell I was mad by the tone of my voice. And I'm like, no, I want to know where he's at right now. I said, I'm on my way, don't move, don't let him leave. So when I got there, they wouldn't let me in the door.
Dion, get out here now!
What?
I know you've been choking my sister. Won't you come out and choke me instead, huh?
You ain't getting in here, Toya.
Oh, yeah?
What do you want?
Who told you that, huh? Who?
She screamed, you're making my life bad.
You need to go. You're making everything worse. Just leave.
And so she was livid, and I told her, I'm gonna get this hammer and go crack your husband with it.
You ain't getting in here, Toya.
Oh, yeah?
Watch me. Just go. What's wrong with you? You're trying to make it worse. You're ruining my marriage.
Marriage? What marriage? You have no marriage!
You need to leave.
After that, Shie refuses to tell her family anything about her relationship with Dion. Her colleagues are a bit harder to fool.
Get out of here. Get!
Dion?
What do you have to say for yourself, huh? What? Huh?
What are you talking about?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I mean, he came through the doors furious, and we were both behind the registrar desk. I mean, you could see the rage in his eyes. It was horrible.
Shie has spent money earmarked for their mortgage payment on a gift.
He had her crying, saying she better get that paycheck and she better get it in the bank because the mortgage payment was coming due.
And he was like, I know you got paid today. He's like, I'm sick of playing your GD games. He's like, you're gonna get this money and you're gonna get it now.
Where's the money, Shie? How you gonna pay for the bills? Look at me.
Stop it, you're hurting me.
You better get this money, and you better get it now.
Let go of me. You're hurting me.
It's a new stage in their marriage. The final stage.
Her friends were fighting his friends. I mean, it was like a knockout, drag-out brawl.
I couldn't believe it. It was like a nightmare.
After Dion Cartmel makes a dramatic scene at his wife Shari's work over money, their 3-year marriage hits an impasse.
I can't take it anymore.
When I talked to Shari, hung with the phone, she said, well, if he wants a divorce about the money, he can get the divorce.
Look, you're doing the right thing. How about I pick you up after work, yeah?
I'd been calling Shari, but she didn't answer the phone. I called and called and called, and I'm sitting there, and I just had this uneasy feeling.
That uneasy feeling is justified when at 4:46 p.m. there's a 911 call from the Cartmel residence.
Metro National Police Department. I'm off-duty officer, Dion Cartmel. Please come quick. My wife just accidentally shot herself.
This is Broadview Security. We're reporting a medical alarm at a residence.
Initially, what happened was a 911 dispatcher received a call concerning a police officer's wife who had been shot. There was a large amount of blood on the couch and on the floor. There was blood spatter on the walls. There was blood on some doorknobs.
Shari Cartmel is dead. She is only 24 years old.
You don't know whether the victim shot herself, in this case, accidentally. You don't know if it was a suicide. You don't know if it's a homicide. So it's always best to approach these types of cases like a homicide.
The phone rung, and it was a number I didn't know, so I answered it. I remember clear as day, I grabbed my stomach, and I said, oh my God, she can't be gone. That was my reaction. I just talked to her. I just heard that little squeaky voice. There's no way I'm never gonna be able to hear it again. That's impossible.
I just remember falling to the floor, and I was like, please tell me you're joking.
I was in my bed. I looked out the window, and it was a police officer. And he says, I got something to tell you. It's Shari. Have a seat. And I says, no. I don't want to sit down. What's wrong with Shari? Did she have a car wreck or something? And he says, no, she's deceased.
Where's Dion?
Dion, who made the 911 call, is inconsolable.
My wife just shot herself, please. I'm an off-duty police officer. Please, come quick.
He was on the front lawn. He was yelling. He was punching, hitting the mailbox, just acting somewhat irrational, out of control, very upset type thing. He was saying that his wife had been shot. He said his wife shot herself.
My wife! My wife! I should have locked the guns away.
Dion explains what happened when Shari got home from work.
I rushed downstairs. The first thing I did was call you. The first thing I did was call you. I had no idea what was going on.
He said they were preparing dinner. She was preparing dinner.
Hey, honey.
I got some chicken for us tonight.
Looks great. Sure it's gonna be delicious.
I noticed there was some chicken being cooked in the oven. The oven was turned off, but the chicken was not finished cooking, and there was one piece of raw chicken in the sink.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Just gonna put this away. Back in a second.
He was saying that he had gotten up to put a rifle away in the gun safe, and while he was in the gun safe, he heard a gunshot.
No, baby, no, come on, baby. No, come on. Come on, baby, wake up. Come on, stay awake, baby. Stay with me, come on.
When he came out, Shie was on the floor, and he picked her up and he put her on the couch, where she ultimately was found by the medical people. It was real unclear as to how it occurred.
I'm an off-duty police officer. Please come quick.
Police on the scene feel for their grieving colleague.
Obviously, they knew he was a police officer. You know, they thought it's a tragedy. Here's a police officer's wife. It's either accidentally shot herself or committed suicide, one of the two.
It really sounds like Dion is in such a heightened state of emotion that he's almost disassociated.
Dion's behavior when law enforcement arrives seems distraught, berserk even. The interesting thing about it to me is it seems like it is self-focused, distraught behavior. And so you ask yourself, why? Why would he be distraught and berserk about himself?
As police launch their investigation, Shari's family is faced with the daunting task of organizing a funeral with the man they thought had taught her gun safety.
What did I tell you about playing with guns with my child? Dion, we just need to know what's going on with the funeral.
Just stop meddling. You're making things worse for everyone.
She's my sister, and we need to know about arrangements. Why are you sneaking behind our back?
He went out of his way to do things behind the scenes to try to basically sabotage her having a good funeral.
Dion's family members, although absent throughout the marriage, show up to support him in his time of grief.
You're causing more pain. Stop trying to take over the funeral and leave Dion alone.
We will not be shut out.
You all right, man? Yeah.
The family's presence raises the tension between the two camps.
The agreement initially was that it would be Dion, my mother, and my father closing that casket. Dion decides that he does not want my parents up there. So he goes to close the casket by himself. So I got up and I walked over there and stood beside him.
What are you doing, Dion? We haven't said our goodbyes.
Back off, Antonia.
Don't you dare close that casket!
Close the casket.
Dare you!
The entire funeral was fighting, literally. Her friends were fighting his friends. I mean, it was like a knockout, drag-out brawl.
Stop this nonsense! Stop! Let me go! Stop this nonsense and sit down!
I said, what are you all doing, trying to kill me? I said, please stop.
Hanging in the air like a shroud above the brawl, the unspoken question behind the chaos. What really happened the day of Shari's death?
Two people know and one of them can't tell us.
You're already sad, but you almost feel like you're at war with somebody.
A brawl erupts at Shari Cartmell's funeral after she is fatally shot in what appears to be either an accident or suicide. Shari's family blame her husband Dion for introducing her to guns, and Dion's family blame hers for interfering in the funeral. Police are called to break things up.
Get me out of here, it's not safe.
Dion was covered over like he was Obama,
And the police gather around him like the Secret Service and usher him out of the church.
As Dion makes his way out, protected by fellow police officers, Shari's mother makes one simple request.
Can I please have my daughter's body back?
You're never gonna get her body back. She's my wife, and I'm gonna marry her.
I asked him to give me Shari's body back. He says, no, you're not getting no body back. I'm gonna bury her.
It's never easy to bury a family member. It makes things even worse when there hasn't been closure, when there aren't answers and justice.
Just imagine you're at a funeral, you've lost a loved one. You think that your loved one's spouse is the reason why they're dead. You feel the spouse is playing this role of the victimized, grieving spouse to the hilt, and you think it's all bogus.
There's often drama in and around deaths and funerals, but there is rarely a crazy brawl like this. What I really think is going on is this is literally two families at war.
But Shari's family soon have an ally in their fight against Dion, the Nashville police. In speaking with Shari's family and friends, they come to believe she wasn't the one behind the accidental shootings at their place.
He said accidentally discharged. We felt that he'd fired a weapon in the home before at her to scare her.
She told me that she was covering up for Dion, that she knew he had shot it off playing around with it.
Dion's not careful with the guns. It went off in the wall. He's shooting up the whole house. I can't tell nobody because he's on the police force and I don't want him to lose his job. You know?
Shie, that's crazy.
She was very protective of his position on the police department. She didn't want to blemish his career in any way.
Right through the wall.
Investigators find plenty of holes in Dion's story of how Shie got shot.
I got some chicken for us tonight.
Looks great. Sure it's gonna be delicious.
Shie is seen on video leaving work at 4:30, but Dion called 911 at 4:46.
He goes into this stuff about cooking the chicken and all this. There was not enough time between all that and then the time he calls 911.
I mean, the big shocker when the police came to interview me is they said that there was food in the oven to be cooked, but the oven wasn't on. And I was like, she never cooked, ever.
The chicken itself was almost raw, suggesting to investigators it had been tossed into the oven in a hurry. Police come to believe a very different set of events played out that afternoon.
I had enough, Dion. I'm gonna leave you.
No, you're not.
I know about the other girls. You think I'm stupid? Pathetic. Can't believe I stayed with you so damn long. I'm such a dummy. Everything about you is disgusting. You make me sick. I hate you. I never loved you.
Hey!
You're not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Very controlling, I think, and jealous of her. And they had an argument, and I think it escalated.
This is Broadview Security, reporting a medical alarm at a residence.
On May 28, 2010, Dion is charged with second-degree murder. His defense attorney maintains that Dion played no part in the shooting. At trial, however, the forensic evidence contradicts Dion's story of Shari's alleged suicide.
He had high velocity or high impact to the right side of his shirt in this area here, which means he's facing the person who was shot.
That wouldn't come from carrying her to the couch, but it would come from pulling the trigger himself.
You're not gonna do it.
A year and a half later, Dion Cartmel is convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 18 years in prison.
Dion looks to me like he was a very possessive guy of Shie from the very beginning. He started to isolate her from her family. When she finally got around to asserting herself and saying she wasn't going to take it anymore, it's not that surprising to me that he might have launched into a rage of the type that we saw in the jewelry store and other times. This time, it was lethal. I think that it's highly likely that it was the culmination of an escalating series of domestic violence incidents.
Dion viewed Shie as more of a possession than a person. And so I think when he thought that he was losing her, even if he was at fault for losing her, that was not something he was willing to tolerate, and he wanted to make sure that she was good and dead instead.
To this day, it's still the most heart-wrenching thing I've ever experienced because it was only me and Shie. So it's a part of me, and even though I'm married, it's like my better half's gone.
She had the most precious, real soft voice. You want to be remembered by her smile. It was infectious. I mean, if you was to see Shie smile, you would say, wow, what kind of happiness. She's happy.
She was so loving. She'd do anything for anybody. I mean, I still want to pick up the phone and call her. And when something exciting happens, she's the first one that I think of that I want to tell, and I can't. That smile. Once you see it once, it's something you'll never forget.